Hey there and welcome. If you're curious about how Gond Dabar, the Age of War works, you're in the right place. In this video, I'll walk you through the key mechanics of the game, from combat to reactions and everything in between, so you can get a clear sense of how it all plays out. Whether you're a strategy fan, a lore lover, or just discovering the world of Gond Dabar, there's something here for you. Here's what you'll learn in this video: how turns and action points work, the different types of attacks like melee, ranged, and shock, how reactions can turn the tide during your opponent's turn, combat resolution using dice, special abilities and attributes on each card, and some cool tactical moves like surprise attacks and flanking. Each round begins with a single initiative roll, followed by multiple action phases, where players drive the battle forward. In each action phase, both players must choose 3 different cards to activate. During the action phase, when a player selects a card to act, they must first declare the intended action, such as moving, attacking, casting a spell, or revealing a hidden card. Each card can be activated only once per round to perform its main action. Once activated, the card uses its available action points, AP, to carry out its action. These points can be spent flexibly, allowing for a single powerful move or a sequence of smaller actions, like moving and then attacking. Strategic planning is essential. If a card has already spent some or all of its AP during reactions, it may have limited or no ability to act during its main activation. Managing your action points, your most critical resource, wisely is key to success. A turn ends when all cards from both players have been activated or have no remaining action points. Attacks cost a variable amount of AP, depending on the attack chosen. Each card has access to 1 or 2 of these, depending on its unique profile, meaning not every unit fights the same way. Just like in chess, strategy lies in understanding your pieces. Melee. Resolution is delayed, taking place at the end of the current phase. This is the most straightforward attack type, ideal for pinning down enemy cards. By locking an opponent in place, you create opportunities to chain multiple attacks and amplify total damage, making melee a key setup move in your strategy. Ranged attack allows a unit to target an enemy from a distance, as long as it has a clear line of sight and the target is revealed and visible. This type of attack is ideal for controlling the battlefield from afar, engaging threats without putting your card at immediate risk. The attack is resolved immediately after being declared. You may combine the attack with a free movement before or after, as long as you have action points remaining. Ranged attacks can also be used as reactions, especially to intercept an opponent's movement. Swift Strike is a fast and tactical form of attack that combines movement and aggression. It allows a unit to move before and after striking, making it ideal for hit-and-run tactics, surprise assaults, or rapid repositioning. Some Swift Strikes are ranged, enabling a unit to strike from a distance, then retreat to safety or reposition for the next turn. Whether used in close quarters or from afar, Swift Strike gives you the ability to stay mobile while applying pressure on key targets. Shock is a powerful breakthrough attack designed to disrupt enemy lines and create momentum. It allows a unit to engage an enemy, move through its hex, and apply special effects, all in a single motion. Perfect for shattering formations, a successful shock causes the target to immediately lose 1 action point for the turn. Each time the card engages an enemy during its movement, the attack is resolved before continuing. Multiple enemy units can be engaged in succession, making shock a devastating tool in the right hands. Reactions are powerful responses that occur during your opponent's action phase. They allow you to interrupt or counter an action in real time without needing to activate the reacting card beforehand. However, every reaction costs action points, AP, and using them may reduce or even prevent your card from performing its main action later in the round. How reactions work. Trigger timing. Once your opponent declares an action, you may respond with a reaction if one of your cards has available AP and meets the conditions of the chosen reaction. Possible reactions include evasion, evade a melee, charge, or swift strike by spending action points to move immediately. Interception. Launch a ranged attack in response to an enemy's movement. No movement or rotation is allowed during this reaction. Counter, cast a spell in response to an enemy's attack. Reactions are resolved immediately before the original action continues. This can completely disrupt your opponent's plan. Well-timed responses can break an offensive, catch fast units mid-move, or turn defense into counterattack, but at the cost of valuable AP. Clashes between units are resolved through a dynamic dice-based system, designed to keep combat fast, strategic, and unpredictable. Each unit card determines its power in battle through 3 key values. Creature count. This shows how many creatures are currently active in the unit, from 1 to 6. Each unit's attack strength is defined by its attack die, which comes in 2 forms. A sword icon for melee combat, a bow icon for ranged attacks. Each creature adds 1 attack die to the roll of the color shown on the card. If the unit takes damage and loses creatures, it rolls fewer dice. Every card also shows its defense tier, represented by a shield icon. Each level is split into 3 sub-tiers, marked with chevrons on the dice. The more chevrons, the better your chances of blocking incoming strikes. Unlike attack dice, armor dice are unlimited. Even a single creature can roll multiple armor dice to defend against multiple strikes. This makes strong, resilient units capable of resisting pressure, even when outnumbered. When units engage in melee, both players roll their dice at the same time. Each creature rolls 1 attack die and 1 armor die. Dice are rolled simultaneously for each pair of opposing units. Each combat pair is resolved individually. An unblocked strike causes damage or triggers special abilities. Here's how results are compared. Light strike, blocked by round or tower shield. Heavy strike, reduced by round shield, fully blocked by tower shield. If no shield blocks the strike, it causes a wound. Wounds stack during the turn. They don't affect dice rolls right away. At the end of combat, apply all wounds to determine losses. Each wound removes 1 HP. If a creature's HP drops to 0, it is destroyed. Each creature on the card has its own HP pool. If excess damage remains after killing a creature, it rolls over to the next creature on that card. Wounds cannot be split between creatures on the same card. Displayed in the top left corner of each card, general attributes define the core strengths and unique specializations of every unit. They represent more than just traits. They are the essence of how a card moves, reacts, and fights on the battlefield. These attributes have a direct impact on your tactical decisions, influencing everything from positioning and attack choice to how a unit can interact with terrain or resist spells. Mastering them is key to unlocking the full strategic potential of your forces. Located at the bottom of each card, battle attributes bring an extra layer of strategic depth to the game by granting unique powers to your creatures. Unlike general attributes, these are contextual, dynamic, and often the deciding factor between victory and defeat. Battle attributes are divided into 2 main types, each with its own icon. Offensive attributes enhance your attacks with added damage, tactical effects, or special abilities designed to break enemy lines or exploit weaknesses. Defensive attributes improve a creature's resilience by reducing incoming damage, resisting status effects, or activating protective triggers under threat. Offensive specializations provide advantages like armor-piercing strikes, chained attacks, or elemental enhancements that can shift the balance of power during a clash. Defensive specializations might grant passive resistances, damage mitigation, or countermeasures against spells and special attacks. The flanking attack is a tactical maneuver that allows a player to exploit an enemy unit already engaged in melee, locked in position, unable to change orientation to face the new attacker. A flanking attack is resolved using the standard rules of the chosen attack type. It can be melee, ranged, swift, shock, or even a spell. The attacker must be correctly positioned on one of the side hexes of the target, striking from the sides where defenses are weakest. Flanking provides a critical advantage during the first strike. The first attack die of the flanking attacker is considered unblockable. The defending card cannot counterattack during this first strike. Any subsequent attacks, In the same activation, follow normal resolution rules. Mastering flanking tactics allows players to break stalemates, punish overextended units, and coordinate powerful combined assaults. Some of the most devastating moments in Gond Dabar, the Age of War, come from a well-timed surprise attack. A surprise attack occurs when a player launches an attack using a card that is still face down, unrevealed, at the time of the declaration. This tactic represents the element of ambush and misdirection on the battlefield. The key advantage? Surprise attacks cannot be countered. No evasion, no interception, no counterspell. The opponent has no opportunity to react, allowing the strike to land without disruption. It's a powerful move that demands careful timing and positioning. Reveal too early, and you lose the element of surprise. Wait too long, and the opportunity may vanish. You now have a better idea of how the game plays overall. Most of the core rules have been explained here, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching and for supporting and sharing this project with your friends. It truly means a lot. Make sure to follow me on Gamefound to stay updated on everything that's coming next. If you have questions or want to dive deeper into specific rules or mechanics, leave a comment. I'll be creating more content based on your suggestions. And stay tuned, a second rules video is on the way. It will cover terrain effects, interactions between ground and aerial units, line of sight, fog of war, and control zones. Thanks again, and see you in the next video. In Gond Dabar, the Age of War, every move is a decision, every battle a story. Mastering attack types, reactions, and tactical positioning will turn the tide in your favor. Whether through the chaos of melee, the precision of ranged strikes, or the cunning of flanking maneuvers, victory belongs to those who think ahead. Now the battlefield awaits. Assemble your army, choose your path, and let the Age of War begin.